Hey guys, it's Allie. I'm excited you're here to see my blog. So this week in my blog, you are going to learn about the quote that really resonated with me back in my law school days. It says, "Be aware of the trees, but live in the forest." So I go into great detail about the fear I had when I started law school, about sitting in those white bleacher chairs. There were different rows going up different tiers, and the professor was down below, and he would call out our name by Ms. or Mr. or Mrs., whatever our last name was, and we'd get up whether we were prepared or not and answer a question in front of everyone. It was so embarrassing. And what I talk about in my blog was that the professors continued to tell us this quote, be aware of the trees, but live in the forest. And I kind of understood it, but not really. And I was driving in my car the other day and it hit me. Wow, I was thinking, those law professors really knew what they were talking about. And the quote meant so much more to me than law school, and it was genius. Whoever wrote it out there, kudos to you. So my blog goes into detail, and I'll just quickly explain to you guys that you want to be aware of the trees. So you want to be aware of any struggles, any loss, any pain, anything that comes your way that isn't wanted. You want to be aware of it, but you also don't want it to consume you. So if you're aware of the pain, of struggles, of anything that you don't want, you want to say to yourself, okay, instead of looking at this as this is destroying my life and I'm going to turn that tree, that horrible event, into a forest, into ruining my entire life, or I'm going to take that tree and I'm going to live in the forest. So I'm going to accept what is and what happened, and that stuff happens, and we've got to keep moving, and I'm going to keep moving, and I'm going to succeed, and I'm not going to let this take over my life. And that is the trees. You're being aware, but you're living in the forest. You're living in the place where you are still creating the life you want. So we all just have to realize that we're human and negative things are going to happen, and we should expect them. And instead of hating them and letting them, take over our life, we need to embrace them. So events happen that we don't want. We need to embrace them, and we need to ask, what is the lesson here? I'm going to take this as a gift. I'm going to take this as a sign that somebody is showing me, life is showing me something that I need to learn in order to continue on my journey through my life and make me stronger and make me braver and make me more confident. And how this all relates to my law school days that I share for you guys is that when I was sitting in that chair and my name was called and I was scared as anything to get up and give the answer, especially when I didn't know it, because I'll tell you, they gave us a ton of reading, that I was so focused on the tree. I was not focused on the fact that there was a forest. So I was so scared of that moment. But if I had said to myself, this is just a moment, and this moment will pass, and eventually this will, be instrumental to your life and your future and life lessons, then maybe I could have chilled out a little bit. Maybe I could have let that go quicker. So that is my blog. That's my message for you. I'm psyched for you guys to read it because I definitely go more into detail, and the story is really, really, really vivid. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please drop a comment on what resonated with you most and share it with anyone you know. And I hope you guys find some value. So thanks so much. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye.